Right now, somewhere in a room you thought nobody was watching, God is writing down every single name of the person who smiled in your face and then tore your name apart the second you left. He's not slow about it. He's not confused about who did what. He's building a case, and he's about to make it public. You've been up at 2 in the morning replaying it. The version of the story where you defended yourself. The version where you said the thing you should have said when they twisted your words in that room full of people who should have known better. But you didn't say it. You went quiet. You let them talk. And some nights, that silence has felt like defeat. It wasn't defeat. It was obedience. And you didn't even know it. See, there's a pattern all through Scripture, and it's not subtle once you see it. Joseph's own brothers looked at him, hated what God had shown him in a dream, and sold him like he was nothing. They lied to their father. They said a wild animal tore him apart. For years, that lie sat comfortable in that family, and nobody corrected it. Joseph sat in a pit, then a prison, forgotten by the very people who owed him the truth. But God wasn't forgetting. God was positioning. Years later, those same brothers walked into Egypt looking for grain, starving, desperate, and they bowed down in front of the brother they lied about. They didn't recognize him at first, but he recognized them. And in that moment, God didn't need Joseph to defend himself. God did the defending, publicly, in front of the very people who wrote the lie. That's what's coming for you. David lived it too. Saul spread his own version of David's story to anyone who'd listen, painted him as a threat, a traitor, someone dangerous to the kingdom. People believed it because Saul had the platform and David had nothing but a slingshot and a reputation getting dragged through the mud. David could have defended himself plenty of times. He had the chance to end Saul's life in that cave and clear his name the easy way. He didn't take it. He let God handle the timeline. And God did handle it, not quietly, not behind closed doors. David ended up crowned in front of the same nation that watched Saul call him a liar and a threat. You are living in the pit stage right now, or the cave stage, maybe both. And I need you to hear this clearly. The silence you're carrying isn't weakness. It's the exact posture God uses right before he flips the whole story in front of everyone who doubted you. Here's what makes this hard. You want it to happen quietly. You want the truth to just quietly settle in people's hearts so you can move on without a scene. But that's not always how God works when somebody's been lying on your name. Sometimes he does it loud. Sometimes he does it in front of the same room, the same family, the same job, the same friend group that heard the lie the first time. Because a private correction doesn't undo public damage. Only a public reversal does that. So stop rehearsing your defense speech. Stop losing sleep trying to figure out how to make them see the truth. That's not your assignment. Your assignment is to stay faithful in the dark while God finishes writing the ending in the light. The people who lied on you are not outside God's reach. They are not forgotten in this. Every name, every twisted story, every whispered rumor, he heard it. And he doesn't need your help to settle it. He just needs your patience while he does. There's a day coming where the very people who wrote you off will watch what God does with your life, and they won't be able to explain it away anymore. Not with excuses, not with more lies. They'll just have to stand there and watch it happen, the same way Joseph's brothers stood there, the same way Saul's kingdom stood there. Until then, keep your hands open and your mouth quiet. God doesn't need a defense attorney. He needs a witness who trusted him even when nobody else did. That's you. That's who you've been the whole time. Now, if this word found you tonight, I want you to do something small for me. Type, "I receive this," right in the comments, right now, before you scroll away. Not for me, for you. So that when your breakthrough comes, you can look back and remember the exact night you decided to believe God over your circumstances. And if you know somebody who's been carrying a lie somebody else told about them, send them this video. You might be the reason they finally sleep in peace tonight. Hold on a little longer.
The room is about to change, and when it does, you're going to be glad you stayed quiet instead of loud.